Welcome to Mother Mouth Medicine. My name is Stephanie, and today I would like to take you on a journey to meet a very common plant that I reckon everybody knows from their kitchen cupboard and from culinary purposes, and it's this one here, the lovely fennel. It's just the days before the Virgo new moon, just after the heat wave, so a bit blowy and overcast, but yeah. And Virgo in itself is really an astrological sign that is associated with the digestion and clearing, a clear mind, organizing your systems, organizing the everyday, and seeing the sacred in like little everyday rituals. And I feel, Fennel came forward, and I feel that it is just like the perfect mix. Because also, for example, in the 17th century, Nicholas Culpeper associates fennel with Virgo, or says it's under the rulership of Virgo, and it's associated with Mercury. And also fennel has got a long-standing relationship as a carminative with our digestive system. So let's have a look at this wonderful plant that grows very tall and has really feathery leaves, which you can't really see anymore because it's grown now and is putting all its power into the seeds. But let's have a closer look at it. So it is late August now, and the flowers are slowly turning into seeds. Actually, it has been so warm that some of the flowers have already turned into seeds and are nearly a little bit overripe on their flow. Take them off and put them in your hand so you can see them. And how is it like when you sniff them? Are they?
They smell a bit like licorice nearly to me.
Okay, like anise. And just sort of in between this stage and this kind of quite overripe. I mean, these will also be fine, these fennel seeds. And yeah, we are going to collect some, but you could also use the flowers, because when you actually pick these and sniff them, they have the anise smell, strong anise smell, and you could already make tea with these. So we're going to take some home and make an amazing cleansing and calming for the digestive tract infusion with this. And yeah, a fabulous Goethean science tea meditation that I will guide you through. organoleptic tea tasting with me. It's a kind of tea meditation that I will guide you through. But first, let's make the tea. So here I have the fresh fennel from the allotment. Some of them are like really ripe, really probably overripe seeds, and some of them are like kind of a little bit underripe, but still quite aromatic flowers that are turning into seeds. And this here is commercial seed. Fennel is just is cheap and easy to buy, and you really get it in nearly every grocery store. And it's absolutely fine to use those seeds as well. So we're going to put about a teaspoon. I mean, I'm just going to use the stuff from the allotment, I think. Yeah, and then we will put boiling water on here and leave it to steep for about, usually a tea I would steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. But fennel has a lot of volatile oils and quickly infuses, so you probably only need about 5 minutes. And the important thing with many teas, but also especially like fennel, which has a lot of the essential and aromatic and volatile oils in them, they evaporate with the steam. So you need to cover the tea whilst it infuses. This lovely teapot has got a lid, which is fine. You can use a teapot, or sometimes what I also do, if I infuse something in a tea egg, I just put like a little plate or something like that on top whilst it's infusing. So let's have a look. So first things first, I'm going to go through this meditation quite quickly, but you can always stop the video at any point, especially if you want to note down some stuff in a journal on a piece of paper. So first thing is to just notice the color of the tea, and maybe note down if it reminds you of anything in specific. And then bring the tea to your nose and the cup and breathe in the scent deeply. And again, sit there for a second and see if any memories come up or any pictures, or if it reminds you of anything very specific. And then it's time to take the first sip. And when you take your first sip, don't swallow the tea straight away, but actually keep it in your mouth. And some people, they spit it out first again, or they swallow it, but yeah, just keep it in your mouth for now. And really notice what kind of sensations are coming up, the taste, how it makes your mouth feel. And again, note anything down. And when you have explored that enough, it's time to actually swallow the tea with the next sip. And sometimes I like to stand up for this when I'm sitting down. Some people like doing it lying down. But really notice where in the body this goes, where you feel it. It could just be the peripheries, saying, oh, I'm really feeling my hands or my lungs or in my head. And also note down what kind of sensations you're getting. Are you hot, cold, expansive, contractive, heavy light. And after you have noticed and noted down those sensations, it's time to take another sip and to really focus on our emotions this time, on our feelings, and see how we are feeling right now. What is the mood? How is this different from the mood that we were in before we started the tea meditation? And when you have explored that enough, then maybe look at how it's time for a little reflection, and we think about what this would be good for, possibly medicinally. Think back upon your experience and what could it be good for? And who could it be good for? What kind of ailments could this be used for? And last but not least, if the Fennel was a person, how is that person like? What kind of character do they have? How do they look like? I always think this is like a real fun part of the whole tea meditation. And throughout this whole process, note anything down or do some drawing, because it's also really lovely to share afterwards. And to remind yourself. So I hope you enjoyed the tea tasting and this Goethean science-based experiential learning. I love it. I do it in community quite often with other herbalists. It's an amazing way of getting to know a plant and connecting with the plant and the knowledge of the medicinal properties. So and thanks for being here on this new moon in Virgo with our beautiful feathery but really potent plant Fennel. All about digestion, letting go, clearing the mind, clearing the body, clearing your life, to really, have systems working well and letting go of or not holding on to things that we don't need to hold on to and that keep us back, really. So I hope you will join me on the next new moon. It is another new moon in Virgo. My mind is already racing and my intuition, and I'm waiting for the plant to arrive. It's also going to be a big solar eclipse, so quite an interesting time astrologically, but I will see which plant reveals itself, which plant is stepping forward, or what's coming up in my body. So looking forward to seeing you. I also have this as a little Substack article, and the links are below. So please, if you enjoy these little videos and the skills I'm sharing, then subscribe to the video or subscribe to Substack and have a look at it. And I hopefully see you in about a month's time. Lots of love.